We're back with some big anime announcements today. We got new anime announcements. We got some big trailers for anime that we've been waiting for a while. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So we're gonna start strong with a new trailer for Goblin Slayer Season 2. Now, this new trailer looks absolutely phenomenal. It looks great. We're getting more Goblin Slayer, but we also got a release window of October 2023. That's the fall 2023 anime season, which, by the way, if you want to know every single anime that's gonna be coming out in October, make sure to like and follow, because I'm gonna be doing that kind of like how I did for this season, and you don't want to miss out, because I promise you next season looks absolutely great with all the shows that we're getting. And there's always something for everybody, but I digress. Goblin Slayer, if you haven't seen it, it came out back in 2018. It is a very gruesome, kind of disturbing anime, especially if you watch episode 1. And it's not for everybody, right? Some people don't want to watch that type of stuff. It is absolutely wild. I don't know if there's an uncensored version. I doubt it. But you never know with anime, right? But yeah, if you haven't seen Goblin Slayer, make sure to check it out. I do think it's a pretty good anime. So watch season 1. So when season 2 comes out, you're ready for it, because a lot of people are going to be talking about this anime. Again, it is a fairly popular anime, especially when you get into the discussion of, it's anime for kids. Usually Goblin Slayer comes up to kind of disprove that, anime is definitely not for kids. It can be for kids, but not every single anime is for kids, and Goblin Slayer is a perfect example of that. Next, we got a new trailer for The Fable. Now, this is a manga that was essentially pretty popular in Japan. It sold about 20 million copies with no anime, which is kind of hard for a series to do. It is a seinen, so I don't expect this to be fairly popular with like the younger audience. But the synopsis essentially follows an assassin, Fable, who is really good at his job. Whenever he gets a target, that target is done for. But he gets an order that essentially he has to live a normal life without hurting or killing anybody. The trailer doesn't really give you that sense of what the anime is about, but I did a little bit of research, and honestly, I'm quite interested in this one. There's not really too much information we got from the trailer, but if you have read the manga, let me know in the comments what you think. I haven't read it because, I prefer to do anime, and then if I really like the anime, I kind of transition over to the manga. But some people, they really do love reading the manga, and then, they get an anime adaptation and they kind of go into the anime after reading the manga to see how it is. But if you read it, let me know in the comments what you think. I mean, it seems to be fairly popular. Again, 20 million with no anime. That's a pretty big deal. But let me know what you think. Next, we're going to be talking about a new Isekai anime that's going to be coming out in January of 2024. And I have to read the title because it's absolutely outrageous, okay? It's called My Instant Death Ability is So Overpowered That No One in This Other World Stands a Chance Against Me. Yeah, that's the name. I mean, it's a literally synopsis of the anime. Now, I did go and read chapter 1 to kind of get a little feel about this, anime announcement. And I will say, chapter 1 is about maybe like 80, 100 pages long. I don't know exactly, but it was pretty good. When it comes to isekais, the whole market is saturated with them, and there really seems to be a lot of really, really bad ones, some mediocre ones, and every now and then we get like a really, really good one. I don't think this one is going to be like in the Mushoku Tensei or, that time I got reincarnated or ReZero level. It might be a step below that. But from what I read in chapter 1, it's pretty good. It is your typical isekai with the overpowered MC, but it has me intrigued at the very least. Next, we got another new anime announcement. And this one, again, I have to read the title because it's absolutely wild. And this one might possibly be like the wild anime of the season when it comes out in January. But this one is called I Am Giving the Disgraced Noble Lady I Rescued a Crash Course in Naughtiness. Now, if you just read the title, that already seems like it's probably going to be like a harem anime. There is a trailer, but from the trailer, it really didn't seem that crazy, right? Like, it didn't seem something like, Redo of a Healer crazy or World End Harem crazy. Like, I didn't see too much fan service in the trailer. It wasn't really that wild. So it could end up being that this anime is going to be, kind of wholesome. I believe this is coming from like a light novel, maybe a manga, but hey, if you just read the title, your mind is going to be thinking, yeah, this is going to go crazy. An anime about, teaching a noble person how to be naughty. Yeah, imagination can go rampant with that one. But yeah, the trailer doesn't seem that bad. So we're gonna have to wait and see when the anime comes out, unless of course you read the light novels or the manga and you know exactly what this one is gonna be about. Maybe you can leave a comment, kind of telling people more information about this one, because they're really, unless you read the source material, I really don't know. But next, we got a new trailer for Mononoke, the movie. Now, if you don't know what Mononoke is, this anime did get an anime adaptation back in like 2007, I believe. I haven't personally seen it, but it does have a very unique art style. And the fact that we're getting a movie, I know a lot of Mononoke fans are going to be super hyped for this one. It's only going to be releasing in Japan. So, we're probably going to have to wait a little bit before we get it in the US. And we don't even know if we're going to get like a theater release in the US. Hopefully we do, I know a lot of people want to see and support anime movies. So if that comes out to the US and it actually, gets a theoretical release, a lot of fans are probably gonna go watch it. Now, I don't know how big this anime is in terms of popularity. I mean, it did come out back in like 2007. Maybe it has a little cult following, but judging from the trailer, it definitely does look pretty nice, especially the art style. It's very unique. We don't get to see a lot of this uniqueness in anime too often, right? Very, very few series kind of take that risk and go with it. But then, last but not least, we're definitely gonna have to talk about One Piece, because episode 1071 is gonna be airing on Sunday, and you don't want to miss it, right? Because it's gonna be the big reveal of Gear 5. I mean, it kind of sucks because they already released trailers of it, so it's, if you're an anime only, you already probably been spoiled, unless you're really kind of not messing with any One Piece content at all. But yeah, it's gonna be coming out on Crunchyroll, I believe at 10 p.m. on Saturday night. So if you want to be there as soon as the episode comes live, now you know the time, but it's probably gonna crash the servers on Crunchyroll, because this is definitely getting a lot of hype. A lot of people are going to be tuning in to watch. And of course, I'm probably going to be making my own reaction videos to it. And I'm also going to talk about, Gear 5 overall and kind of like what I like, what I didn't like. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. But yeah, that's pretty much all the news that we got today. Some big, some little ones, some new announcements, some new trailers. Pretty exciting stuff. But let me know what you think. And like always, make sure to like and follow for more anime content.